Hey everybody, welcome back to some Elden Ring. We are here in Crumbling Farum, Azula, which is like one of the endgame areas. We're going to be traversing through this area. Got it going in fast forward motion whenever I'm running, so you guys don't have to really watch me either taking circles or just dying over and over if that happens to be what occurs on my way to the Graces. So yeah, as you can see, I'm just kind of running around, picking up all the items I can find, avoiding most of the combat. Made it to one of the first site of Graces, and now what I'm gonna do is go ahead and sit down and show you guys the sword affinity that I changed it to. I got the Nagakiba, and then the blood is what I had it, 78 blood loss, but then I switched it to poison. Now it has 90 blood loss build up, plus some poison build up. So, believe it or not, switching it to poison gave it even more bleed, like, status effect. And then I run around here and die to this guy, so... Yep, restart and making our way. If you don't know what we're doing, we're trying to make it to this room right here, which is one of the boss rooms. Got the Godskin duel. So first thing first, drop my Mimic in, kind of run back, get some cover while they're distracted. Then I do my Ash of War, trying to get some damage in. See, did pretty good amount of damage. Mimic in there still doing some damage. And the big old Godskin starts rolling around. That one is not easy. That one is tough. So, kind of running, barely surviving. Healing up. Once my Mimic has all the attention, I go back in, try to do some damage. But nope, I get damage instead. Gotta run away, gotta come back after healing and start doing the damage. Got both of them down, but that is not the end of the boss fight. There is a health meter that is the actual boss fight, you can say. They're just constantly spawning in until the health meter is down. So... this guy spawns back in, you gotta take him out. The big guy spawns back in, and you gotta run and try to take him out. But it's looking like we're gonna do it, so not much to worry about until that happens, we die. So now, you already might guess what's gonna go on here. We're gonna run back. Take two. So, go ahead and sit down. Make sure that I have the talisman that I want, and once we have that, it's time to run. You'll see I got hit by him. I try going in there, it doesn't work. I get hit by more people. I'm over here having to use flasks, like barely surviving, and then I'm just running by them, and then they just kill me. All three of them swing. I'm dead. So, restart. Gotta run back. I'm running. Don't even try that door this time. I'm just running down, trying to get... there is another door, so I make it in. I got hit through the door, spawn in my Mimic. Now we got 2v2 Godskin duo. Dodging just beautifully until I get hit, and now it's my turn, but I'm too far until I get a little bit closer. Did some damage, that's good, doing a little bit of damage, but I also, and there you go, I died so quick. But yeah, now I know I gotta be a little bit more careful because they do damage and they kill you fast. So back to the same route, running past them into the door, spawn my Mimic in, and this time I'm thinking, you know what, let me try the meteors out. So I do that, but he hits me, bringing me out of the spell. But it did some damage, so I'm not disappointed in it. Pretty sure I may try it again, but he does the rolling, so I gotta do the dodging, which works sometimes, usually it doesn't, so I die there. They go in on my Mimic, and then I spawn back in and gotta run back. So I'm running, dodging all the enemies I can till I get there, spawn in the Mimic. Use my flask for FP magic, infinite magic, but I'm facing the wrong way, so yeah, that was a waste. Then I try it again from this side. Most of my blocks getting blocked, or most of my rocks getting blocked, but then I refix my angle and I'm shooting them down, get more of my FP, shoot them down again, seeing if these meteors can do the damage, and they got them halfway down. So then switch to my swords and they're both down now. So, gotta be careful, gotta step back when I need to, but do as much attacking as I can. See, once I'm getting down, I step all the way back, heal up, come back. Now he's doing the rolling, low-key, that got me scared a little bit, but he's close to death. So, there we go, he's dead now, just a few more hits on that guy, and we're done. Boss fight complete, and we got the next smithing stone bell bearing, and kind of point the way and celebrate. So yeah, now we go ahead and sit down at the site of grace. We have completed that. Great. Quickly go back to the roundhouse table, just checking if I missed any of my powers, but I did grab all of them. So then I go here, give him the bell bearing, grab these new smithing stones that I can get, and then I go and upgrade my seal and my staff, so my magic becomes even better. And I talk to this guy, and there you go, upgrading. And you can, I don't know if you saw it, but my blood buildup on my sword now is like 98. Crazy high. Yep, so now I'm just checking to see if I want to spend my ancient dragon smithing stone, but I think I decide not to. I already spent one on my Nagakiba to get it to plus 25, and these are just the swords and, well, the gear that I'm rocking right now, weapon-wise, if y'all are wondering, as well as the level of them. So now, back into action. Back to Crumbling, Farum, Azula. Right after defeating the Godskin duo, I'm gonna run southwards. There's another site of grace here, so I go ahead and grab that, run down here, and I realize there's absolutely nothing, so respawn back to the boss fight area, and this time we go north. And while we're running, we see some enemies, gonna just jump over them and kind of avoid them, run around, and this is where I run from the wrong side, fall to my death. So I gotta restart. Come back in, run north, hit that left turn, jump, run past, but this time take the door where there is landing underneath. And I keep making my way, take that right, and I'm just traveling across these floating rocks, grabbing some items that I see. I see a message telling me, hey, there's a talisman item, so I go and grab it. Shout out to the guy who put the pointing emote to show me which direction. And then I keep running, I see a Crucible Knight. Crucible Knights I'm not really a big fan of because they're pretty tough to fight, plus this is an endgame area, so I know he's gonna be tough. And point proven. Trying to dodge him, but nope, there is no life when he's around. There is only death. So then we respawn, and now we do more running. And as you can hear, there's boss fight music playing, lightning kind of striking everywhere, and what could that be from? Well, surprise, surprise, there's a lightning dragon right there. No mimical out though, so gotta be just you. But I'm not doing that yet, I'm just running through. Onto this little thing that connects to the next area, make it here, there's a guy, kill him, pick up that item, it's the next bell bearing. Was that somber bell bearing? I don't know, I didn't see, but it's either somber or smithing. Either way, it's nice stuff. So there we go. Grab that grace, come up here, summoning pool. Once there's a summoning pool, you know it's going to be something bad, and then I see the bridge, and I'm like, oh, I know exactly what this is, so. Take one to trying to fight the same draconic tree sentinel that guards the capital, but this one's probably even tougher. But he is in a boss fight, he's just kind of guarding the place. Guarding the boss fight. I thought he was like one of the side bosses, which is why that door had that gold aura. I was like, okay, I guess I gotta defeat him to continue. So I'm doing my best here. Trying to dodge. Whenever I get hit, I use the flask, do as much damage until I die. But okay, we know he's tough, so I'm gonna try again. Try to increase my arcane with the silver tier mask. Making sure I got the spells that I want to have. I'm pretty sure I even tried meteors at one point. We'll find out. So yeah, I try using Blood Flame Blade, does not work. And then I realize it's because I have an affinity on my sword, I have to unequip that, and then I can use Blood Flame Blade. Y'all will see that probably in my next video, I may explain it. And there we go, I'm dead. So, take 3. This guy has given me so much trouble. Not even this same guy, it's like earlier in the game, the same type of enemy. But yeah, this time we use meteors. I'm a little too far back, but it did some damage. And then he kills me. Too easily. So then, take, what, 4? I ain't giving up on the meteors though, this time I gotta get closer. Right up in his face, use the meteors. And it's doing damage, yep, but he also kind of cancelled me out of it. And I try again, but nope, he cancels me out of it again. So then I think at this point I'm like, alright, sword on fire action. So we're fighting and he's shooting the fireballs whenever I get back, slamming his big sword whenever I'm close, and then sometimes his horse even stomps. And I died. What is that, the 5th try? If not, then this will be the 5th try. But then I'm like, you know what, let me just try the other way. Let me see if there's anything back there. I go back, pick up any items I find. Doesn't seem like... There is that one area I can go, but like it seemed like it connects to an earlier area I was already at, so I don't really think it's worth it right now. We'll see later. So this time, I'm gonna try running... I'm gonna see if I can just go past him, honestly. Because I think at this point I realized that this might be a boss fight, and I was correct. You walk in and I get hit through the wall, because why not? Boss fight time. The beast clergyman, same type of guy that you give, I think, death root to. That's what he looks like. I forgot his name, but he's that guy that you see in Caleb, that northeastern area. So me and Mimic are doing as much as we can, using our bleed Ash of War. Got him to halfway, he gets a cutscene. Phase 2, what is he gonna look like? What's gonna happen? Let's find out. He has some type of like, what is that? Medallion or something on his wrist. Not wrist, his like arm. And he stabs it with the sword. Some fiery death magic just appears. He gets armor all over him. The cloth just burns off. He becomes a lion out of nowhere. Or like a dog or something. A wolf, I don't know what he is. But he looks crazy, tough. So, we're gonna see how this goes. Am I gonna be able to beat him first try? It wasn't too bad getting him to half health, so let's find out. And already he's doing some crazy Ashes of War. Got crazy range to his sword too. Just attacking through the whole thing. And the Mimic dies, but he's close to death. I know I can do it. So I'm just running up, trying my best to dodge. Look at that. He's... and then I'm dead. Man is just like swinging out those... There, he's doing it again. We're dead, bro. Relax. So, take 2. And you already know what I'm gonna do. Just run past this guy, because he's not even someone I want to fight right now. This is the guy. I get that Mimic in, and he's already charging at me. I am running for my life until I die. Because that's what he does. He kills you so fast. But I was not expecting him to come charging like that. So, here we go. Take 2. Mimic in, and I'm ready for him. That charging. And then I accidentally used the Wanderous Flask instead. The Wanderous Physics. So there goes my 10 seconds of infinite FP. But they already ran out. Now I'm just using my blood weapon, do as much as I can. But he also has poison on him, as you can see from when I switched it to have also poison. So now he's taking blood damage. He's getting bleed procs as well as constant poison damage. So pretty nice. And then he just starts jumping off the walls and like jumping off of it. Just see that? Throwing those like, I don't even know what you call them. Man just has like crazy moves. And then he kills me. Alright. Nice fight, but it's a tough one. So, take 3. Or, no, I think this is take 4. I died super early once. He's already here. I just spawned the Mimic. Relax, bro. I gotta heal. Alright. And then he hits me again. So I heal. And then back to action. Attacking him. And then at one of these points I realize, wait a minute, he has poison damage, meaning I have to attack with my second weapon, so don't do the Rivers of Blood Ash of War at the attack. Also get some of that poison damage, so. And then at this point I also start using this, the Dragon's Decay, and then as you can see, like it is constantly doing that damage, it's nice. So, it's a great thing to add on to the second phase. But over here, I'm dead. Yep, I'm dead. His attacks do damage. In the second phase, they got bleed. Not bleed, it's like death damage on it. With bleed. So, take like 7. Got the Mimic in. Alright. Gonna start attacking. And you can see how, like, he already got poison on him. So, I'm just gonna run in. Do normal attacks on him. Already phase 2. So yeah. Normal attacks with both weapons. Like the light attacks when you got 2 katanas. So it attacks twice at the same time. It's nice. And there you can see how much damage that Dragon Decay was doing. So gotta heal back up. Then get that angle. More Dragon Decay. And he is dead. Felt so good. So there we go, the Black Blade Remembrance, and a cutscene plays.
The rune of death is unbound. And the lands between are shrouded by death's dark fate. But the flames will also burn the impenetrable thorns. Farewell, it is then. You'll be Elden Lord yet.
You're damn right I will. And then we wake up. Kind of reminds me of the Assassin's Creed Origins. One of those missions, you just wake up in the sands. And there we are back at the capital, which is now like covered in ash with a burning massive tree. The Ashen Capital. Well, Lindell, Ashen Capital. So yeah, there we are. With like a dead dragon just there, which I think was already there before. Petrified. So yeah. Now that we got that, go ahead and transition to the round hole table. And there we got new items from the Twin Maiden Husks. So let's go ahead and check out what we get from defeating Blackblade. And like she's just chilling there, like laying down. What is this? You're working here, come on. So there, I look and I see both items that I want. I want both. But for now, I'm gonna go with the incantation. I'll come back later for the blade. And you already know I have to try out the incantation, so here we go. See what it's like. There we go. It's that same move that he does. We got it. And as you can see, enemies that like get nearby that attack, they all of a sudden like, I don't know, they like forget about you or something and just start walking away from you or something like that. I don't understand. I'll have, like look into it, but I did not know they did that. If you attack near them, then they just start kind of walking away. See, look at that. Mans is just walking away. He cares not about what I have to do here. Just gonna leave me alone. Let me do my business. So yeah. Then I see if it reach all the way down there, but it does not. So then I try the archery, which at that point is way too far, I think. But it does turn around, so you never know. But then at that point, it definitely hits. Yeah, there you go. Then I try the meteors, but nope, it went too far back. Then at this point, I just go ahead and do the rune farm one more time so I can level up, because I got 200, well now 200, like 45,000 runes, so gotta do the rune farm, get another 200,000, and then I can level up. Once again, y'all want to know how I'm doing this? Check out my video. It's a very quick 5-minute video on how to do it. 200,000 runes in 2 minutes. The video, of course, will have it in like 2.5 to 3 minutes because I'm doing it slower, kind of explaining it, but trust, it is nice. In just 2 minutes. So yeah, there we go. Got the rooms. I'm now at 425. So then I'm gonna go back to the Halig Tree. Mikola's Halig Tree, which is where I'll be finishing my exploration on the next video. So until then, see y'all later. Have a good one.